just a segue. I think we kind of started the session with a lot of focus on the ports and the sea network and things like that. So I'm going to bring all of you all back to the road transportation part of it. India has the second largest connected road network in the world, just after the US. And what I want to specifically talk about are the safety related incidents that have happened. How as a company, Netradyne is helping solve that, right? So I think I'm just going to talk a little bit about that. So just a quick introduction to who we are. So we are redefining the vision for safety around road safety using AI technologies. So we are a fairly young company. We have over 500,000 vehicles, 1850 employees. We are globally present across Europe, US, and India. Some of our customers are right here as well. So we, are on a mission to make the road safer and also to help the driving behavior, coach the drivers. We talked a lot about sustainability right now. How do we get feedback on the driving? How can there be more efficient use of the fuel when they're driving? Things like that, right? So just a little bit about safety during the transportation. Of course, everything is unpredictable. There are so many variables. How can an AI-based, camera help the drivers, make the right decisions, right? If he's falling asleep on the wheel, if he's moving lanes, right, without his knowledge, he's tired. So that's what we do. Just wanted to draw your attention to statistics. I think, till date, from January to July, in India, we've had close to about 27,000 road accidents and deaths, right? That's almost 50% of the entire year, last year, what we've had, right? So it is a big, serious concern, and I think, technology can really greatly help us do this. Especially in the ONGC sector, we work closely with a lot of folks. We all have heard about these incidents that have happened. Petrol tankers, oil tankers, burning up half the towns, things like that. Now, how do we proactively address this issue, right? How do we help the drivers? Many a times, not many a times, actually more than 60% of the time, it's driver negligence, right? So how do we help them, right? And these are some statistics that I just talked about. This is an analysis of accidents from 2016 all the way through till 2020. So you can see that close to 67% is on driver negligence. So what does that tell you? Why am I flashing this slide? Is that we have the opportunity to change that driving behavior, right? 90% of accidents are actually preventable. Now, how do we address that as Netradyne, right? So we have an advanced computer vision system. It analyzes 100% of the drive time, and it is also connected to the cloud. The device is capable of processing video images, stitching it together, trying to understand what happened before or after the event. And of course, it gives you a lot of analytics, a single dashboard to tell you what the driving behavior was. So that's pretty much what Netradyne does. And what we can do with these analytics is track a couple of things. One is telematics, right? Hard braking, high G-force. The second is the inward camera actually monitors the driver, right? What is the driving behavior? Is he wearing the seat belt? Is he distracted? Is he looking down on the phone, or is he talking on the phone? Facial recognition, most of the trucks are not tied to a single driver. So every time he comes in, is he an authorized person to drive, right? So we've had a lot of use cases where unauthorized people are driving these trucks. And finally, vision-based ADAS, which is the outward camera. We have systems whereby we can alert drivers if they're driving too close to a vehicle in front of you, if there's a traffic signal that's coming up, if you're speeding, right? And also we have a system to actually score the drivers, and I'll just get to that in a bit. And all of this is actually connected to the cloud. So somebody in your command center is actually monitoring this in real time. They're getting alerts on the driving patterns. So you can track this and monitor this across your fleets, right? So that's pretty much it. I'd just like to play a video to demonstrate what the technology looks like. There are two videos, so if you could just roll the video.
Dad's swing right there, Ron.
Are we safer when we think nothing can go wrong? Or when we know that it can? We all make mistakes. So how do we plan for failing safely? People are human. Things can go wrong.
Okay.
And when they do, we need to keep everyone safe. In our planning, our systems, and our technology.
So I think what you just saw as an example of drowsy driving is one of the #1 causes for accidents. I don't have the stats yet, but it is a big concern for a lot of our customers, and people have come back to us asking, what can we do in this space, right?
Oh, Dad's swing.
Sorry. And this is another video that I just want to talk to you about when the driver gets distracted, right? These are things that we don't see sitting in an office on a daily basis, right? But this is what actually happens on the road and causes fatalities. So if you can just roll the video. So here you can see that the speed is about 60 and it's decelerating slightly. The driver is now looking down on his phone. He's getting close, but he's still looking at the phone and he's picking it up. And now he's going to hard brake. That's a high G alert, right? And it's not the best use of your vehicle. It could cause a lot of damage around, especially with what he's carrying. So here's an opportunity, because you have these videos. You can coach the drivers one-on-one. You can coach them as a group with the number of alerts that are there. So I think that's what we do. Please come over to our booth. Like I said, there's a lot to see, and we can talk about how you can use this in your companies as well. So thank you.